Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Said I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Again. Well, more. This will be the first episode of Stormblood, if my mind is still working the way it is supposed to. Alright, so the idea for the beginning of the Stormblood videos will be to unlock the two jobs that are associated with Stormblood, which would be Samurai and Red Mage. So I will unlock... Am I gonna unlock both of these, or am I just gonna do a one by one? Because I do need to level them. When you unlock them, they start level 50. So to do the MSQ with them, I will need to raise them to level 60. So I think I'm going to just start with one. So like I'm gonna start with Samurai, and then when Samurai is level 60, I'll swap over to Red Mage. Right. Another thing, slight little thing, I have a cat in between me and my microphone, so, you know, if you hear any noises, chances are very high that it's my cat. Thal's balls! That's an amazing way to start this. Just when you think you've seen it all, the world's full of surprises. What am I talking about, you ask? Oh, nothing much, just the most amazing blade work I've ever seen. It wasn't even the main card either, but light entertainment. A far eastern fellow, old enough to be my grandfather, appeared and called for challengers, but who would answer him but a brute of a gladiator? People thought it was either a memory or a sick joke. After all, what could one expect from such a mismatch? The old and infirm versus the young and informed? But when the action began, the old man proceeded to drop everyone's jaws, his opponents not least of all, with his blistering blade work. The most riveting moment, though, was when he had the challenger on the back foot, for instead of finishing the job, he went and sheathed his blade. Putting your steel away in the heat of battle, well, that's akin to committing suicide. This wasn't lost on the gladiator, who lunged in with a mighty swing. The spectators gasped collectively, thinking it was over, and it was not. And it was, but not for the old man. For the next instant, before anyone could comprehend what had happened, his opponent was crumpled on the ground. In one fell stroke, and with impossible speed, the old man had drawn his sword and dealt the telling blow. A few heartbeats passed in stunned silence. Even the stands erupted in fucking cat. Riotous? Cheering? Sure. God, just recounting it gives me the chills. The speed, the precision, the elegance, simply sublime. Is it possible I had never heard of these far eastern warriors? These samurai? Like, how is it possible I never hear? Man. It's also the first time that I'm, like, recording in a long time. So, it'll take me a bit to get back into the groove. Wait, are you thinking what I think you're thinking? And you want to face the old man? Well, that silver-tongued showman was looking for a new challenger, but you don't want to do this. Let someone else be the fool. That is the Stormblood quest sound. I could have in theory unlocked these things, like you can unlock any expansion job as long as you have the expansion at the moment that they're like at their level cap, or like at their level beginning. So for these ones it would be level 50, for Shadowbringer ones would be 60, and for Endwalker would be 70. But yeah. I could have done this earlier, but I really wanted to do this, and like I really wanted to do the jobs in the expansions that they released. That gives me some breathing room too. Come on, come all, and marvel at the mystery of the Far East, a swordsman hailing from exotic Hingashi, whose blade work is quicker than the eye can see. Don't let his age fool you. Old though he may be, he has already made short work of one of Ul'dah's meanest gladiators, and he now seeks a new challenger. If you can best him, you'll be rewarded with a rare Hingan treasure. There's just one condition. You must fight with the same blade as the old man's. If you think you have what it takes, proceed to the Gladiators Guild and make yourself known to the Far Eastern Elder. Right. Wait, is this over? Yes. Is this the Gladiators Guild? Walks in as a paladin? It's also raining, so you may hear that too. This aura, unusual, yet undoubtedly formidable. There I hope a worthy challenger has come. Well met, friend, I am Musazai, a samurai of Hingashi. Lest you wonder, samurai are swordsmen of the Far East, yet known that the swords we wield are unlike those of this land. Katana they are called, and for our duel I shall lend you such a blade, along with a stone, a talisman of sorts. Wear them on your person, and you shall become one of us, at least in appearance, if not in suit. Right. Unlocking it is as easy as that. Oh boy. So this, of course, being a job that starts at level 50, it means that you have a full kit of stuff. Now, my question is, do I have it in my armory chest? No, not here. My drinkable saddlebag? Because I think I do actually have a set of gear. Although this is the best I can get, I think, for level 50. So there's nothing new, but I may as well go and grab the weapons that I had prepared beforehand a long time ago at this point. Right, let's see. My boy. I was like, oh wow. These are my relic weapons, so no. So it has to be in this one. Right, 70 of the yeah, okay. I'll just take all of these. Level 71s are gonna take a while because I'm not gonna get, like, I'm gonna use these jobs during the MSQ, so I'm not gonna get there, but I may as well take them with me. Let me go and just put them in my armory chest, I guess. Although my armory chest is getting quite full, isn't it? Yes. As a matter of fact, yes. I will fix that off camera. Anyway, let's equip this boy. And we also have ourselves some gear that the game will give us, which is the basic samurai look. And my question is, do I have... No. My god. Oh, oh boy. I'm actually wearing... Oh my god, I don't even... Do I really not have any... Did I really get rid of all of those? I guess I did... Like, I never made level 50... Huh. I do have capped homes, though. Do I have any? Like, wait a second, though. None of these look like tome gear, so no. Well, it doesn't really matter too much. I don't need to be on item level with this. At least I don't think so. So how in God's name am I gonna do this? I am totally 100% prepared for everything that was gonna happen over here. So I need to now fix my hotbar, which I have not done in a while. This needs to go on Q. This needs to go on tab. Just give me one moment to figure these things out. With one moment, I mean more than one moment, most likely. Poop. I haven't made a keybind for that yet. This goes on X. That goes on there. I think it's Shifu into... Yes, okay, that makes sense. Then there is NP, which is a ranged attack. There's this, which is there. And there's this, which goes there. This goes on F. That goes over there, that goes over there. Arm's length goes over there. This goes into the trash can. Okay, that may be a little bit too much, but it is not really something that I use a lot. And for the rest of the moves, I'll find a place eventually. Anyway, this is the basic setup that I usually use, I think. Now, the only thing that I'm still missing is the limit break. Although I'll probably... Nah, fuck it, just keep it in there. Okay. Let me also go and make a new gear set for that, in the form of Samurai. And the samurai would go over here on my little list. So samurai shares, usually in any case, like not with the specific samurai gear, but usually samurai shares a gear set with monk. So I already have that glamour plate on. I will now go and link another glamour plate, which I made in advance. Is that level? That's level 50. So I can't. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter much. You can't even see it. Okay. So I could not, in any way, shape, or form, leave this reference alone. This reference being, geez, that's huge. There we go. Put that on 100%. I'll have to figure out how to. Like, I have to figure out how I'm gonna do whatever thing. So the reference that I'm talking about is Lyn, or Lindis, from Fire Emblem 7. This is a kind of a as close as I could get when it comes to a cosplay of Lindis from, or Lyn from Fire Emblem 7. And I am personally quite proud of it. It definitely works. So there you go. Right. So now that that entire thing has been done, let's go and continue our quest. I will explain how this job works, I think, when I'm in combat, which I think is the next thing I need to do for the next quest. Both this and the Red Mage quest have like one quest that just unlocks it and another quest that basically throws you in an instance and teaches you how it works. Ah, yes, in your gaze I see the stirrings of a newborn samurai. This plane the stone has already bequeathed some of its memories unto you. Yet having the memories is one thing, mastering them quite another. We shall see how well you fare against me. Prepare yourself, young samurai. We begin as soon as you're ready. Right. This is very difficult for me to really explain properly. Yeah, ready then? Good, good. Let us take to the arena. I think... let's just go and do this. And I will go over to a striking dummy and check out other stuff later on. Gather ye round and bear witness to for another brave challenger has appeared. Next to face Musasai, swordsmaster, of the Far East. We have an itinerant adventurer. Jesus, Lyn. Hold it right there. No one gets to take down that old bastard except me, Boreal the last standing. Scourge of the Sands. Made a fool of me earlier, but this time there'll be no tricks. This time I fight with my own sword, not that pathetic excuse for a needle you handed me. What's this? Boneheaded Boreal, he who roundly tranced but moments ago has invaded the Bloodsands. For those who came in late, he is the disgraced gladiator who was cast out from the Colosseum for, and I paraphrase, being an all-round odious brute. The rules were plain, and you agreed to them. There were no tricks. Shut your mouth and fight me again! Such eagerness for blood. The warriors of this land are as naked blades. I'll get you next time. And with that distraction out of the way, we may continue where we left off. Alright. So, the way that a samurai works... We're gonna see. begins. How will this challenger fare against the enigmatic elder? Right, so the combo system is quite simple, really. You have a beginning move, which you can then combo into either one of 3 different routes. 2 of the routes give you 2 different buffs, and the 3rd route just gives you another sticker, but I'll have to explain this at a striking dummy when we can actually read the skills. I totally forgot about one thing with this. It's kind of stupid. I really should have gone to a striking dummy before starting this, so that people can understand what's happening. It's fine though. You will know soon enough. This is but a taste, my friend. The old man is basically being striking dummy for you. At least for the moment. I do not remember exactly how this goes. I have an idea though, but it may be like at a later point. Good precise movements. Of course, precise movements. It is Lin, of course. Certified too good at the game. No, that is wrong. I am average at best. Teehee. Never do. Victory is yours, young one. And a challenger wins! To draw forth such strength from the stone in so short a time, you are no ordinary woman. As promised, I shall bestow upon you the rarest of Hinken treasures, training in the way of the samurai. Huh? What is the matter? Our techniques are not found in this land, hence their great worth. As my pupil, you would train under my watchful eye, and learn even the most puissant of my techniques. Why, you lying bastard! All the fighting, and there wasn't even any coin in it? What's this? Boneheaded barrow all this back, and this time he's brought friends. This man doesn't know when to give up. Got a problem? Come down in here and say it. At no point was it said that the treasure is an object, let alone coin. Besides winning, it was well beyond you. Shut the hells up. This time I'll show you my true strength. Your strength lies in numbers, 'twould seem. Very well, if you insist on another trouncing, then so be it. But know that this time, 'tis not I who will deal it, but my pupil. Having seen your potential firsthand, he and his ilk ought not pose you any trouble. Whoever she is, take care of her too. But this isn't the script that jail has become free for all and it's challenger versus something. Now it makes a fool of me and my Colosseum. Better her this so-called pupil. I love fighting the Kraken. That's all I have to think of when I'm here, when I listen to this music. There we go. Bloody hopeless, a lot of you. So your puny sword fares against an axe or two. God damn it! Ah, if you want something done right. No one beats me in my Colosseum. No one! Joins his own family, finally. Ooh, I can actually hit from here. Nice. I wasn't sure about that. That was a risky... It was a gamble, as they say. I love max melee range. It's so fun to do. What the fuck? Nani? Wait, did I just like walk back into the AoE or something? I probably did. I've not been awake for that long, so... You know. Come on, hit us with that sloppy! Yarg! I feel like I'm doing so little damage, it's kind of ridiculous. Stop this, I'm gonna make you hurt, old man, if it's the last thing I do. Yeah. But he just takes it. You're done? Then allow me. Haha, that'd be worth drawing my blade. Well thought, young one. I've seen all I need to see. And when it's a challenger with fearsome fighters, the samurai, let's give her a rousing applause. Judy can prito. Forgive me. I know it was wrong to force that fight upon you. And yet I do not regret having done so, for it has reaffirmed beyond any doubt the promise I had glimpsed in you. Long did I search in my native land for a pupil, but I found none fit to be the vessel for my knowledge. The problem, I concluded, lay in my people's way of thinking, the zeal with which they uphold tradition to the detriment of all else. So it was that I set forth for a new land, this heir's ear. This heir's ear. I placed myself in the midst of your most able swordsmen, offering myself up as a spectacle in hopes of finding a worthy soul. And find her I did, in you. Now, I realize how all this may appear. To you, I could be but a strange old fool spouting nonsense, but I am well past caring about appearances. I speak with all earnesty when I say that there is none other into whom I would pour my knowledge. And so I ask you, will you consent to being my pupil? Sure. Ah, words cannot well express my joy. From this moment on, we are master and student. Madam, I would know your name. By what are you called? Lynn. 'Tis a fine name. Without further ado, Lynn, we shall commence your training. Pray join me at the nearby tavern, the Slick Hand. The Slick Hand? It's the quicksand. I see, I see. Ba-da-ba. I shall begin at the very beginning. In distant past, Hingashi underwent a period of strife, during which numerous opposing factions vied for supremacy, the Age of Blood. In this age, full many took to battle with katana in hand, and in the crucible of war, our art was forged, the way of the samurai. Eventually, the realm was unified under one banner and peace reigned once more. The people set aside their katana, save for we samurai, who continue to wield it as symbol of authority. And without authority comes a grave responsibility, protecting the peace. To ensure that the Age of Blood is never repeated, we samurai seek out the wicked and bring them to account. In so doing, we ward off chaos and preserve order in the realm, such is our calling. Hingashi or heir's ear, it matters not where we are. This calling guides us always. To that end, we shall journey the land, you and I, on a quest to right wrongs. As one who has grasped the foundations of our art, it is your surest path to mastery. Our efforts begin in this very city. I shall cast about for evil that has taken root here, and then we may proceed to excise it. Well, now that certainly got exciting quick. But with some even quicker thinking, I managed to set up a wager and turn a tidy profit. Mamazigo, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I found my pupil at long last. I pray that you will live comfortably with your winnings. Actually, I don't mind to join you. Wherever you go, I sense that coin will follow. And besides, it seems you're planning to root out evil in our fair city. If so, you do well to have me along. With my connections, I can procure the information you're like to need. Then there's the small matter of your complete and utter lack of knowledge of Eorze. There is that indeed. Had fate not seen fit to unite us, I never would have found my way from here to from Fester Bay. And I wouldn't be standing here breathing if anyone owes anything. It's me. Wait. I wouldn't be standing here breathing. If anyone owes anything, it's me. You saved me from those cutthroat bandits when I tried rescuing them from for the Colosseum. Recruiting. Wow. Wow. Terribly reckless in hindsight. As for you, my friend, to be marked out by old Musasai himself, you must be made of uncommon stuff indeed. Not to put the pressure on, but I have the highest of hopes for you. And here we are then. I shall undertake my search with Mama Zigo's help. Until such time as there are developments, pray continue honing your newfound skills. No. Camprito. Okay. Let me go. Let me go and cough out of nowhere. I will be right back. Okay, I have returned to start explaining how samurai works. So one of the biggest problems with explaining the moves of samurai is the fact that all of the names are Japanese. Which means I do not know the names of any of this. Either way, we will begin with... I guess I can go through the moves over here. So like the actions like at the level that you would unlock them. So Akaza is just your normal like first hit move. Just a potency of 180. It just starts any of your combos. Jinpu then would, if you combo it, of course increase the potency. And it would then also give you Fugetsu. Fugetsu is a buff that will increase your damage by 10%. It will last for 40 seconds. Then you can of course continue doing that into Gecko, which will do more damage when hit from the backside of the enemy. Once you do that, you will also get yourself a little sticker. People call these stickers, they're called, what are they called again? I don't know what they are called. They have a name, but I sure as hell do not know. Sen, there we go. They're called Sen. So the idea in any case is that you would go through one of the combos, then you would get Fugetsu, and then you can go through the next combo, which would start with Shifu, which would then give you Fuka. And Fuka reduces weapon skill, cast time and recast time, spell cast time and recast time, and auto attack delay by 10%. So you're just 10% faster, really. And then you would finish it off with this one, which does more damage from the enemy's flank. So the idea in any case is that you would be like that you would mainly be comboing between these two, at least in the beginning. And then there's one more combo that you can do with these, which is Yukikaze, which you don't need to do any positionals for this one. You just use it and then you get your third sticker. And then you can use all of your stickers to do this. But let me go over that in a moment. The other thing that you can do, of course, is your AoE moves, which is Fuga, which is a conal in front of you with a potency of 90. And then you can combo it into either Mangetsu or Oka, which is basically combining these like two final things from a single target moveset into one. Because it will just give you Fugetsu or whatever buff is associated with it, and it will also give you the sticker. It won't give you the third one though, but there's a reason for that. The reason being this. The way that Yaijutsu works is that depending on how many stickers you have, we go and get one sticker. If I have one, it doesn't matter which one you have. It just only counts the amount of stickers you have. If you have only one, you can use this move to inflict a pretty powerful dot on an enemy. All of these also have cast timers, so keep that in mind when you're going through them. Let me go and get 2 stickers now. 2 stickers instead is going to give you Tenka Goten, which will do 300 damage to any enemy around you. And then the final one, which we have seen earlier, and we could also seen in the duty that I was doing. If you get all stickers, for which Yukikaze is needed, then you get a Midare Setsukega. Whatever. People just call it Midare. Which does a critical hit with a potency of 640 potency. Like, just, that's a lot of damage. Damage dealt is also increased when under an effect that raises crit rate. So this is like a guaranteed crit, and it would do even more damage if you have any buff that increases your crit. So anything that like a Dragoon's freaking, what is it called again? I forgot the name of the move, but yeah. The other little extra moves that you can do is NP, which is just a ranged attack. So once again, if you're just far away from the enemy and you can't do anything at the moment to get close and do damage, just use this. It's better to use this than do nothing. The other thing you get is, of course, also Feint and Second Wind, Bloodbath, Arm's Length, the usual, and True North, which negates your positionals. There we go. And then a couple of special little things, or two really, is Third Eye, which reduces the amount of damage by the next attack by 10%, which is pretty decent actually. It lasts for like 5 seconds, so 5 seconds you will, like, if you know that you're gonna take a big hit, then you can just use this to hope that you survive it, or to just lower it for the sake of lowering it. And then there is Mekiyu Shisui, which will make it so that you can basically perform any move in one go. So you can just do the final part of your move, which will automatically give you the buffs too. You can basically do like an entire combo with this in one go, which like resets every minute. So, and that right there is just about it. Let me go and reset the dummy enmity. There we go. So that is it for the moves that we have learned at the moment. Once we get to higher levels, I will explain those moves when we unlock them. And then one more thing I'm going to go and show off, because I really like looking at these things. Let's see. So we've already seen like the draw weapon and the sheathed weapon. And now we're going to go and take a look at the battle stance and victory animations, which are quite fun. So that was battle stance, and then we have victory. And then there is also, of course, the stance that you take when you have your weapon out for a little bit, which we have seen earlier in the video. So there you go. So now, for the sake of continuing, I will now off camera do roulettes to go and, or like just, I guess I can do roulettes at the moment. I still have a bonus from yesterday. I'm gonna do roulettes to level up Samurai to level 52, and then we can continue the then we can continue the quest. All right, that took me a lot longer than I expected it would take me. Anyway, with that being done, we have reached level 52, which has unlocked Hisatsu Shinten. Which, you know, makes 100% sense about what it is. Either way, we got Kenki Mastery, or Kinky Mastery, depending on whatever you like, I guess. Increases Kenki gauge when landing select weapon skills or when taking damage while under the effect of Third Eye. I did not know that. Did not know that by Third Eye. Either way, whenever you just do your moves. Let's see, is it only when you finish? Yes. So whenever you finish any of your like normal single target combos, you will get 5 Kenki for these two, 10 for these. You'll also get 5 Kenki whenever you use any of your ending AoE things. You also get 5 when using NP. And once you have 25 points, you can then just use this off global cooldown button to do 250 damage. Easy. Simple. Game made for babies. Anyway, that is not something that I say, because I would not agree for that. But I do like saying it as a yoke, as they say it. Now then, tis good to see you again, and stronger for your tireless training. Now then, within the sandblasted walls of the city, we have identified an evil that wants for excising, an unscrupulous moneylender who preys upon the poor. This I learned by plying a certain businessman with coin. Apparently, the crook in question has been doing his rounds at Stone's Throw. He charges exorbitant rates on the meagerest sums, and those unable to return it in full are forced to slavery. This is no man but a leech that feeds off the least fortunate among us. Such evil cannot be suffered. Let us head to the shantytown, Storm's Blow, and speak with the denizens. Storm's Blow. I like how he just casually mispronounces everything, and the Lalafell just doesn't care. I'm a little bit unsure how this would be like in Japanese, though. But I wouldn't know, because I don't know the intricacies of the Japanese language. A malicious bastard? He's a swindler is what he is. Pretends he's your best friend, acting like he cares, and when you can't offer the coin, he shows his true colors. Spit. Why you spitting, bro? That's disgusting. I was stupid enough to get a loan, and now I'm working it off till Thal's knows when. And I'm one of the luckier ones. My heart goes out to the lass yonder who was about to be sold an account of the medicine she bought her sick father. Pragmatic. Sure, I can tell you about that moneylender. I was playing for a fool myself, and I've got only myself to blame. Put me once, shame on me. That's just how it works here. Since I was too kind earlier, this man is no leech. He is a stain that night's soil leaves behind. Let us seek out this downtrodden damsel, who sought only to do right by her father. I shall find Mama Zigo and join you presently. Aye, you heard right. Don needed medicine badly, so he borrowed a handful of coins. But before he knew it, a handful became a chestful. And now I'm having to work to pay back. But the interest grows faster than I can work, and the moneylender's threatening to sell me off to a client. If that happens, no one will be left to look after Da. I don't know what to do no more. Her own happiness is on the line, which is still worse for her father. Oh, his moneylender has it coming to him. Mr. Philip, don't sell me, please. I'll work harder, I swear it. Just don't take me away. My Da, he needs looking after. That's supposed to move me. If anything, you should be thankful. I'm offering you a chance to earn money without any effort. You need only lie on your back. Now, come quietly. Hold it right there, villain. If you try to take the girl away, you'll have to answer to these samurai here. I don't know who you are, but this is a legitimate business transaction, and certainly none of your concern. However, if you insist on threatening my person, I'll not hesitate to summon the brass plates. Pray forgive us in our indiscretion, my lord. As you say, it is none of our concern. Lynn, put up your katana. What are you doing, Musasai? Or should I say not doing? I thought the idea was to punish evil. Now is not the time to draw steel. Doing so would have only worsened the situation. We must be patient and wait the right moment. Besides, I suspect that there is more to the operation than this Philip alone. If we give him a line, it will surely lead us to his accomplices. Come, let us follow him. Get that fool. It appears our man is meeting someone. Ah, speak of the devil. Even with the rags, this plench is a beauty, yes? I trust she will serve to stay in your good graces. Oh, you've outdone yourself this time. Yes, you will serve very well indeed. You may continue to conduct your business freely. She's being used to bribe a brass plate and a commanding officer at that. Damn that scoundrel. Now we know why this villain was able to operate in plain sight, unmolested by the law. Then the time has come to draw steel. Hello, sirs. What did I do in here? With the doctor. Perish. Thank you so much. You did well, but remember, a katana is not to be drawn blindly. Within its sheath, you must let it rest, steeping in power, until the time is ripe to strike. Such is the way of the samurai. What have you done, Momozigo? Musatai, wait, he is my friend, and he is here to help. He's not the enemy? Not at all, good sir. Long story short, we've been trying to find decisive evidence linking the moneylender Philip to one of our officers. And thanks to your timely intervention, we've done just that. His involvement in this racket is a stain upon our honor, which is admittedly far from squeaky clean. But know that there are many honest brass blades still. Good men and women who strive to serve the public trust. If you hadn't appeared, God knows where I might have ended up. I don't know how to thank you. Think nothing of it. The work is its own reward. Now, hurry back to your da and put his mind at ease. I hate the fact that this is like a thing that actually happens from time to time. Pray allow me to thank you also. With your help, we succeeded in catching slippery crooks who had long eluded us. Rest assured, we shall see to the rest. By your leave. Okay, that I can see. For a moment, I thought you had given us up to the enemy. Next time, I would thank you to share your plans. Have a little faith, will you? Thanks to my spontaneity, that is a word that I've never seen. You managed to wrap this up in a neat little package. Fifalupa, he and I go a long way. Go back a long way. I cannot read. It's over. Fellows as honest as they come. I do not doubt it. Now then, our work here is done. One of your evil afflicts the realm. Let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows, it would seem, to the sea. Momoziga, pray take the lead. Right, this way, friends. We are going to Limzalaminsa. Ah, yes. The fetid cesspool of piracy and stuff. Piracy and ERP. Even though you can find ERP everywhere. You don't have to go to Limsa for that. Not that I would know, of course. No, I don't know. I cannot really say that that intrigues me. It's kind of wild that it's like that is that big of a thing, but you know. Such a vibrant port city, brimming with people of all races and creeds. We have one day in Gashi too. We'll learn to open its arms to the world. Now then, as before, Momozigo and I shall seek out evil and injustice in this place. Pray use the time to further hone your skills in our art, that you might stand ready to contend with whatever villainy should manifest. Ho 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 ho! Okay. And with that, my friends, I'm gonna leave it off over here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. This kind of all over the place episode, just that I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And next episode, we're gonna go and deal with more samurai. Of course not. Adios.